Hi, I'm Tian. We're here at Stackhouse recording a short film about Leicester's community music scene and how it helps people.
I'm gonna be the man, yeah, bro, yeah, I've been there. Gotta feed the fam, yeah, I'm talking like King's Egg.
My name's Tian. I am an artist from Leicester and I rap on pretty much any beat that sounds good.
So fluent, you think I made on the computer's nothing to it, you ruined when I hit.
It wasn't all that bad in school. I wasn't a great student. I went to college and I got kicked out of college. I didn't agree with school because I felt like it didn't help me personally, or any student that isn't as academic as the others. We was at the basketball courts and all the kids, there was battle rapping. They was like, just try something, just diss one of them, just rhyme and diss them. So I had to go, and it must have worked because now my friends told me that we're gonna go to a studio, and I was really excited. And obviously never been to a studio before except for like recording like film studios, never a music studio like this one. And we got there and we met Wavy, and Wavy is like the GOAT music mentor in Leicester, and there ain't really nobody that's gonna tell you any different.
My name's Naji, also known as Wavy. I had that nickname way before the slang for many years. And I'm a community music mentor. Tian came up with a few friends, just wanted to just spit bars, very wild, very loud. Didn't know how things went and how things worked, so we got him in the studio, showed him how to use Logic Pro, the software, music software. And yeah, he picked it up real quick and started banging out loads of tunes. But he picked up a lot, learnt a lot, and now he's on the journey to becoming a music mentor. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's circular, you know?
From that point onwards, every time I went to Soft Touch, that was my studio. Like it became a real serious thing.
What can I do except tear up the booth while I'm making a move to the top? Better make room, cause I bet you I'll shoot, kill shot if you're still.
Through being a part of music projects, I've been able to go to record songs at places like Red Bull Studios. I've been able to record songs at HQ. I've been able to perform at places like The Cookie, Too Funky, The Shed. We went to London to BBC Introducing when they had a show. How to put together a proper song. I remember there was a time, actually, like in the first time I did grime sessions, Shay and Curly must have sat down for like an hour and a half to explain to me how to count a bar. But there's quite a lot you learn in music. I also learned how to manage my admin, obviously. So how to send off an invoice, who you need to invoice to, how I need to set it all up, and how to perform.
My name's Shay and I'm a community music mentor. I think it's amazing to see where Tian is now, from being a participant to now being on the journey to being a mentor and a trainee. And the fact that he's able to see that there's a lot more out there in terms of the music industry and how music education plays a big part in the music industry too.
A music mentor's job is very important in those early initial stages to give young people a realistic view of how the industry works, how their art form can be developed and how they can do that.
I'm gonna be the man, yeah, bro, yeah, I've been there. Gotta feed the
Obviously, I've had quite a few mentors, and no matter how much we get along now or whatever, they all had an input in me becoming the way that I am. And I reckon it's more of a personality thing and a personality job, which is kind of why I went into it, because I feel like the way that Shay and Naji are, I am quite similar in the fact that I know enough about what I'm doing, and I know not to talk to a student like a student and talk to them like they're doing something they want to do.
They're people that are in the community that have got experience in music, and then they can help guide and steer younger musicians along their journey, along their path.
Teaching via experience, not looking at a strict syllabus as to do this, do that. More about teaching holistically from experience, and knowing young people in the community, I think is a huge part to play in the success of community music.
Suggest it chooses the groove and then I just set myself to it. There's nothing to it, you're ruined when I hit you with this new music. I just
If you've just took part in a 2-3 month project and you feel like you've really enjoyed what you was doing and you want to go on that next step, but there's nothing after, once one finishes, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna find the next place to go to when you have more options.
I think we're a bit of a net who can capture and catch the young people that have maybe fallen off the mainstream route or have found a different path which suits them more.
Young people, when they have a passion for music and you know they need somewhere to be able to express it and work with people who can guide them, who have the same passion as they do for music.
Just as important as teachers in mainstream education, community mentors have a very vital role to play with those young people that maybe miss out on that mainstream route.
I would like to say thank you to Connectivity and Technology in Music Education for putting on a great show. I've been Tian and I'll see you guys next time.
I'm gonna be the man, yeah, bro, yeah, I've been there. Gotta feed the fam, yeah, I'm talking like kings there. Keep up with the track, yeah, you cannot lack interest. I can prove that with these maneuvers. I can prove it with maneuvers that have you all looking stupid. When I do it so fluent, you think I made on the computer's nothing to it. You're ruined when I hit you with my new music. I just do it to do it and make it all just look like losers. And that's facts, can't cap when I rap. I'ma run, jump, scrap. What's it take to be the man who can't replace him? Where's the